Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Commander-in-Chief. I'm the Commander and the Chief, Juan Venegas, a.k.a. that boy J Shape, and I be on some new shit, per usual. This is episode 4. If you aren't subscribed and you're watching the video, and it feels so fucking weird that I'm saying this because, I don't know, it makes me feel all YouTuber-y, and I'm not really trying to be a YouTuber. I just want to talk in front of a microphone about my life problems and throw them out into the abyss. YouTube just so happens to be what I found to be the best platform for that. So if you are watching the video, go ahead, like, subscribe. I think episode 2, which has got the most views of all the other videos that I've posted, I think it got like a little over 100 views, but I only have like 23 subscribers. So go ahead, stop fucking playing games with the boy. And if you're watching the video, just subscribe. Just fucking subscribe and like it, dude. Come on, don't be a fucking hater, dude. Because if you like it and subscribe, then other people will see it or something. I don't understand how it works. But I watch YouTube videos too, and that's what they do, and they get a bunch of views, and I want a bunch of views. So now that I got that out of the way, we're into the fucking pod, dude. Hasn't been that long. It's been about a week since the last episode, which usually it takes about a fucking month, but I'm on my shit right now, dude. I'm on my shit. Shapeshifter Studios, bro, is up and running. Shapeshift Incorporated Studios is flying around full speed. And in my personal life, I'm continuing to evolve, bro. Your boy, as you guys know, I say it every episode, and I don't want to fucking beat this drum because I don't want this to seem like the fucking sobriety podcast, the oh my god, I'm sober fucking podcast, because no, it's Commander-in-Chief and I'm still dirty, I'm just not drinking. But also, now, I decided I will no longer be smoking puff bars. Not a puff bar guy now. I noticed after, well, it's been a few months since I drank, but in the place of drinking, I needed something to take my mind off the fact that I wasn't drinking anymore. And for some reason, I made smoking on the puff bar that replacement. Now, to be honest, stopping drinking was not that difficult. It was actually pretty easy. Stopping this puff bar smoking is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, one of the toughest things I've ever had to do. This shit has not been the move, but I've been feeling a lot of anger, inexplicable anger. I've been feeling a lot of inexplicable tension, and it's got to go, though. It's got to go. It was starting to make me uneasy, starting to make me feel like shit, and now I'm just the all-natural man, dude. I'm on day 5. I think. And yeah, am I angry 95% of the day? Yes. Do I want to puff almost every minute of the day? Yes. But I'm not. I'm all natural now, dude. It's just going to be weed and shrooms for me, please. No puff bar, no alcohol. Hey, just weed and shrooms for me, dude. I'm an all-natural guy now. Although I will say, one of my dear friends, Tyler, and his girlfriend and my friend Bree, they are going to be having a child within the next week, and I have been completely sober now completely sober. I still smoke weed and do shrooms, and I was doing a puff bar up until about 5 days ago, but alcohol-wise sober. I've been off that shit since my buddy's best friend having a kid. I promised him I'd probably take a shot with him. I promised him I would take a little celebratory shot. A little, hey, congratulations, you got yourself a baby there, bud. Shot. So, technically I think I'm going to be breaking my sobriety streak, but I'm not trying to go sober from alcohol because it's like, it wasn't the type of thing where it's like when I stopped drinking, I was shaking and shit. It wasn't that type of thing. I stopped drinking because it was making me depressed. My problem wasn't so much as that I needed alcohol, or even really that I need the puff bar. But anyways, this was more about alcohol. It's just that I have a problem with excess. Whenever I was a kid, if you gave me a soda, if I was at dinner, free refills on sodas, I would chug so much soda in that one sitting just because it was right in front of me. I'd be talking, wouldn't shut up, just chugging away, throwing down fucking cherry Cokes, dude. I was actually a Shirley Temple guy. Whenever I'm not drinking alcohol, I'll drink a Shirley Temple at the bar. Because I'm a lady. Okay? But yeah, I have a problem with excess. You know what I mean? Whether it was whenever I was drinking soda as a kid, and then eventually as I became an adult and started drinking alcohol, the problem with excess continues. And I'm slamming fucking beers. Nasty, uncontrollably without realizing it. And that's really where the issue lied, you know? And it's not just when I'm slamming beers, dude. It's not just an excess problem with alcohol, you know? Sometimes when I'm out there, when I'm getting pussy, dude, I get too much. I get too much pussy. Sometimes I get so much pussy, I have to fucking swim on down to the butt. Because there's not enough pussy, I gotta slide on down to the butt. I think Lil Wayne said it best. Yeah, I was drowning in the pussy, so I swam to the butt. That's what my fucking life is like sometimes, dude. Lil Wayne probably has a problem with excess, you know? That's a man who has a problem with excess. When you're drowning in the pussy, you gotta swim to the butt. Sounds like you have an excess problem, me boy. Welcome to the club, Wheezy. Tap the homie up. Have a problem with excess, but I'm working on it. R.I.P. Juan who drinks. R.I.P. Juan who hits the puff bar. What else has happened in my life since the last time we talked? I'm back in the rave game. Back in the concert game. Post-COVID. I forgot regular World Juan goes to shows for free. Like, not regularly, but semi-regularly. And whether that means I just walk into those shows without paying, or I acquire a free ticket. Somehow I end up at shows, but I don't pay any money to go. And this was the case. First concert back. I wouldn't call it a concert. First rave back. Post-COVID, got a free ticket. I went to Day Trip in LA. Or Day Trip LA. A.K.A. Day Trip fucking San Bernardino. Big difference from LA. But it was still fun. It was in San Bernardino at the NAS Event Center. Been there a couple times. I think it was for like Escape I've gone. And some other Insomniac events. But figured out I was getting that ticket a couple days before, and I had the day off. It was on 4th of July, and shout out the boy Matt. We hit that shit. It was house music all day. They brought the old rave wizard out, bro. They brought the old fucking rave wizard out to play. I told myself, last time I went to a rave, I think it was when I snuck into EDC 2018. I snuck into 2 out of the 3 days, and some of you may be wondering, well, how'd you sneak into EDC? Isn't that pretty high security? Well, here's the key to sneaking into anything without getting arrested if you get caught. You just walk in. You don't have to hop the fence and be all sketchy. Just fucking look like you belong in there and just try and walk in. Worst case scenario, they're going to tell you nah. Or, hey, where's your ticket? Or, why is your ticket not scanning? And they're just going to be like, nah, you can't come in. No arrests. No arrests like if you hop fucking the fence by the porta potties and try to run in. Just try to walk in. Worked for me 2 out of 3 days going to EDC. Now, I did have a deactivated wristband. So I walked up, got all the way to where they scan the tickets. The only thing that's stopping me with the deactivated wristband from getting in to a fucking festival for free with the deactivated wristband is just that little beeping sound when you scan it and you walk in. That's going to be the only thing that was going to stop me. So what you do is you sneak real close to someone who has an active wristband. My homie Matt, down for the cause. We snuck in real close to each other. Both put our hands over the scanner. His hit first. Beep, beep. Mine, I made sure I didn't scan over it so it wouldn't make the red sound. And boom, I was in. Just walked right in. But that was the last time I went to a rave. And after that experience, I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to rave again. I think I've kind of hit the fucking precipice of my raving life by having just walked into this festival for 2 days for free. But what do you know? Your boy gets a free ticket to a rave yet again. And I went. It was house music all day. Now, I think a lot of people like to say that they could listen to house all day. I've caught myself saying that before, like, oh yeah, I could totally listen to house all day. No, you can't. At a certain point, it just gets so repetitive that it feels like it's going to haunt your dreams for the rest of your life. Now, there were a couple sets that were a little bit grimier than a lot of the house sets that were being played, and they were enjoyable. Justin Martin was one of them. I think it was Chami at the very end of day 2 was getting pretty nasty. At that point, I was all housed out. For sure, I was all housed out. But it was still a good time. Diplo was there, which I'm a big OG Diplo fan. But fucking, he played just a deep house set. And that shit, I'm not going to lie to you guys, that shit soaked. That shit fucking soaked. Not a good Diplo set. I mean, Diplo's the type of artist now, I just want you to come out and play the bangers, dude. Just come out and play the bangers. You got so many projects. A lot of them are mainstream, which I like. Doesn't mean that they're not high quality or of quality, but just come out and give us the bangers, Dip. Don't know if I'm a house music all day type of guy, but I will say, of all the different genres of music, like, you know, concerts, festivals that I've gone to, raves are by far the most fun. And although I feel like at times, depending on what show or what genre you are enjoying, it could get a little repetitive, but the vibe, everyone just high as fuck on psychedelics and MDMA, everyone's just being so kind to each other. That vibe never left, and I forgot what that was like, you know, and I never thought I would go into that type of rave situation again, and having gone back into it, I kind of want to go back again. Kind of want to go back to a rave again. I think the old rave wizard's back, baby. I think the old rave wizard's back. Where the orange Tesla's at, though, boy? Now that you got the old fucking rave wizard back, I'm going to need the old orange Tess, me boy. I pull up to the 4th dimension in a Tesla. Fucking hit orange Tesla, boy. Guess who's back? I'm just kidding. Not really, though. If someone gave me a free orange Tesla, I'd fucking dome the whole thing. You could take the dog out of the rave, but you can't take the rave out of the dog. The old fucking dog, my boy. The old rave wizard's back. And what else? Oh, well, now I kind of wanted to take a second, because I've had a little bit of time to process. Loki, season 1 ended. And I'm going to... Which also, it's only going to be one season, or it's going to be more than one season. I had no idea. I thought it was just going to be a limited series, so that is badass. But I'm going to have to go out on a limb and say I thought Loki was maybe the best of all the Disney Plus Marvel shows that dropped. I'm going to be honest with you. WandaVision, for that first half, almost all except for like the the last episodes of WandaVision, they were knocking that shit out of the park. They were knocking it out of the park. And then at the very end, the last couple episodes, they just dropped the fucking ball, dude. They dropped the ball so hard. Like, what is it, Ralph Boner? AKA what should have been fucking Quicksilver, dude. That's one of the biggest fuck-ups in Marvel history. Was that they made that kind of, like, meta joke that it's like, oh my god, this is going to be an alternate version of Quicksilver. It just ended up being some fucking scrub, me boy. Some little New Jersey scrub whose last name was Boner. It ended up just being a boner joke. And as a fan, I'm a dick joke fan. I love me a good dick joke. It's always a good dick joke is always there when you need it. Didn't need it then, though. Didn't need a boner joke there towards the end of the WandaVision finale. And honestly, I didn't like that nothing like happened to Wanda for having, essentially enslaved this entire fucking town. I would go out on a limb and say she enslaved him. Like, whenever Vision figured out that he had those magical I can wake you up with my hands powers, whenever he was at his office job, and he woke that guy up, and he was like, oh my god, where am I? I was in so much pain. I was in so much pain. Whatever the fuck he said. And it was Wanda that was doing it to him, dude. Causing all this pain. And at the end, you know, after she ends up fucking whooping Agatha's ass or whatever and becoming the Scarlet Witch, no one pulls up, she just leaves. It's like, oh, Wanda, you've suffered some trauma, Wanda. You don't Don't worry about it. It's all good. You're going through some trauma. Hey, here's the thing. They wanted to make Wanda a sympathetic character because she has experienced a lot of trauma in her life, but they're trying to make you feel sympathy for her when she enslaved this town. Here's the thing. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, everyone is kind of dealing with a little bit of trauma. Literally, a few weeks before, half of the universe's population, which had been gone for 5 years, just suddenly reappeared. All of a sudden, they're back. People thought they were dead. They have returned. I'm thinking, probably about 50% of the universe is going through a little bit of trauma. Like, oh, I'm sorry, Wanda. Your fucking synthezoid boyfriend is dead. Aw, guess what? Not a human. Doesn't really matter. Probably doesn't have a soul. He's a synthezoid. That boy Vision probably doesn't have a soul. He's for sure not a Christian. He's a product of science and magic. And science and magic is the work of the devil, and the devil does not live in this fucking home, Wanda. Fucking yeah, you're dealing with a little trauma, Wanda. Everyone's dealing with a little trauma. And just because you're dealing with a little trauma doesn't mean that you can enslave a little town in New Jersey. I would have been happy with the ending of WandaVision if it would have ended with Doctor Strange fucking sliding into the bubble, slid into the bubble, and he didn't even come at Wanda with any crazy magical attacks. The only magic he did is he hit one of those, and he just got his fucked up hands. He got his fucked up hands, just one hand, to rebuild strength, normal strength, because that's the thing. He has fucked up hands. That's how he became Doctor Strange. He just heals one of his hands. He's like, hey, Wanda, hey, check this out, this new spell I've been learning. And just fucking slapped the shit out of Wanda, dude. No magic. Just pull up in the bubble, be like, hey, Wanda, hey, dude, you learned some new skills. Here, check this out, actually. I've just learned this one myself. Bam! Wanda's going to have to eat that one, me boy. I would have been happy if that's how WandaVision ended. With Doctor Strange not even really using that much magic, just fucking pimp slapping some sense into Wanda. Like, hey, we got bigger fish to fry here, Wanda. Can't go around enslaving cities because your fucking non-Christian synthezoid boyfriend is dead. Know what I'm saying? But overall, I mean, WandaVision was pretty good. I thought Loki was better. I don't even know how I got lost on that fucking WandaVision tangent, but Captain America, I guess technically it's Captain America and the Winter Soldier, also really good. At first I hated that boy John Walker, fucking, as I like to call him, old Cap'n America. That boy old Cap'n America, because that fool was straight capping, bro. He was like, I'm Captain America. I was like, oh, well, you're Cap all right. You're Cap. There's a lot of Cap going on here, John Walker. You're definitely Captain America, but you ain't no Steve Rogers, me boy. I felt like Falcon and Winter Soldier kind of dragged a little bit at the beginning, but really pulled it together at the end. It definitely felt like the most like a direct sequel to the Captain America movies. Where the other two shows, like WandaVision, despite the really shitty Disney ending to it, really had its own weird, mysterious vibe to it. You didn't really know where it was going. Same with Loki. Fucking, I'm beyond stoked for season 2 of Loki, me boy. But, God, what else? I guess that's it. It's a longer episode today. I'm just rambling my little wiener off. But, yeah, that's episode 4. Make sure to like and subscribe and tell everybody you know about the show. I'm going to try and keep this shit flying. Coming at you guys weekly, or at least close to it. Your boy, Shapeshifter Studios, fucking live, active boy. Yeah, well, I'm going to wrap this up then. Until next time, take it easy. And if it's easy, take it twice. Have a good day and night and life if I don't see ya.